Welcome back, everybody. Today we are at Walmart looking at their Halloween selection. You know it's a good sign when the first thing you see as you walk in the door are 7 giant bins of pumpkins. Unfortunately, I don't like the way they pack those because I have to have the perfect stem, which tends to get broken off in those situations. But anyway, here we have some inflatables. I'm surprised they put this selection on display because I've got some really interesting ones this year, but these are sort of the run-of-the-mill ones. Here we can take a look at the boxes of what they have. Now there are some expensive ones. That Stay Puft Guy was $50, but the vast majority of these are only at the $15 price point, so pretty affordable in my opinion. Of course, they are pretty small, as we saw on the display, but for $15, it might be worth it. Now most of these tend to be kind of cutesy, but they do have an occasional scary-ish one. That Creeper Reaper, for instance, there, but he was a little pricier at $30. And The Nightmare Before Christmas, they've got the whole range of characters there. That's interesting. There's Cruella de Vil. This is what I love. Do you see that Pennywise there on the right? It's meant to go in your car so it can look out the window. I don't think I've ever seen that before, so that's creative. And then they've got Michael Myers and other Halloween horror blow-up inflatables, which I absolutely love. But over here in the regular decor aisle, here we've got some haunted window boards. I actually have some of these. I use them every year, but I didn't get ones that fold up like that, so I'm not sure how that crease is going to look right in the middle of your folded board prop. I also have this haunted animated Reaper that I have used for years upon years. I put a little scythe in his hand, which makes him a little creepier. Got some eyes for your bushes here, 2 for 1 in that box. And oh, here is a crystal ball.
Happy Halloween and trick or treat to you. Step up to my magic ball and I will do a trick for you. Make a Halloween wish. Close your eyes very tight. When you open them up, the bell will take the light.
Okay, that was kind of long. We have some cups and various designs and phrases, some plates, and there's some blood, and you want to make sure you only want to put that on what you really want stained red and bloody, because it'll get on everything and it ain't coming off. All right, we've got some hanging candles in black and white with little blood drips. That's fun. And some tombstones. Now I have that rip one on the left, but this is different. I like the different designs. These tend to be more vertical, and I think that makes it a more interesting tombstone. Just lots of little odds and ends on the shelf. You never know what you're going to find in Walmart. You'll have to dig through piles. Here is a cocoon corpse. And then, of course, we have the light up pictures you can hang on your wall.
Because some of the residents here are not as friendly as I am.
Couple of different designs there, and got a bunch of different designs of these door covers. Sometimes I find a really good design and I'll actually have a little frame, and then I will put it in a frame and make it a little piece of art. There's some glowing eyes for only $2 that you can pop in your bushes. It looks like those are probably like the one-time use glow sticks. Look at these chains. Now you can get these exact same chains or something very, very similar at the dollar store, and Walmart here wants $5 for them. All right, we've got some animated figures. I did not test these in the store, but I think if you press that button, the eyes would probably light up. It would probably shake a little bit and rattle that little chain they have. But you can get a man or a woman or a clown. Let's pull him out here in the back. His creepy teeth. Definitely evil looking. All right. Oh, if you don't want to spend $10 on a big one, you can get a little one for a couple of bucks. And of course, a bag of bones. Let's take a look at their lighting section. So pretty much the lighting is the stuff you're going to find in every Halloween store. I don't see anything that stands out as really unique. All right, here's at least a button we can press here. Let's see what these do. All right, so it's a little interesting. You get a couple of different options, color changing, flicker, or strobe. And you can get a strobe light for $5, some more string lights, and some pathway lights too. I do love these toilet seat cover stickers. They just kind of creep me out. They look so realistic sometimes. Maybe not the clown coming out of your toilet with his tiny little head, but I love the 3D effects of the toilet covers. They just look scary. At one of my parties, I had a little kid too afraid to even go into the bathroom. I'm sure that was part of it. That little cat's kind of cute. Happy Halloween. Little door hangers and things, and some tinsel cats and witches' hats. I'm probably sure we're in there. And here for the Day of the Dead theme, we've got a couple of pieces, some scents. Again, this is just such a weird assortment of things here. You've got a snow globe with some skulls next to some bleeding candles, next to some tinsel stuff. And I think that was a candle scent warmer. Got some masks here. There's a clown. And creatures. Just a whole assortment of stuff in a big jumble. That's the way you're going to find most of the things at Walmart, in a big jumble. This is early in the season, so most of it hasn't gotten picked apart, but I think in a couple of weeks it'll just be an even bigger mess. Getting some more pumpkin lights, some pumpkin carving kits, and glow sticks. Glow sticks, of course, are one of the best things about Halloween. Who doesn't love to crack one of those? Walk around the block in the dark, looking all spooky. All right, we've got some pumpkin kits if you're too lazy to carve your pumpkins, as I usually am, to put some wording on them or some creepy eyes, make them fun. Here's a balloon ghost. Hand soap, of course, is randomly mixed amongst everything. Oh, look, they have glow bugs. I might have to try some of those. That could be really creepy to put around your Halloween party. Unfortunately, again, they're just like the one-time use thing, so it's a little harder to use. We've got a bunch of mugs with lots of the famous characters here. Nightmare Before Christmas, Hocus Pocus, Beetlejuice, Freddy Krueger. What's that, Jason? Kind of missed some of those at the end, but look, $30, $29 actually is a good price point for these skeletons. I don't know if those eyes lit up, but I don't even much care for the light up eyes anyway, so not a big loss there. Some trick-or-treat bags and buckets for your trick-or-treater young ones, or old ones, who knows, and lots of candy to go in them. There were, of course, other aisles and displays full of candy all over Walmart. So let's check out some of the aisle stuff. Here we've got some books. Makes me want to read them, even though I might be just a little bit over the age range they're targeting. These books are a little pricier, and then on this side of the display, even pricier still. Here we have It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, for $7. You could put that book right in one of these little tote bags or gift bags, and then give it to someone you like as a new Halloween gift giving tradition. You'll have to add a card, of course, to go with it. Maybe not one of these, though. These sort of 3D pop-up type cards look very interesting. Lots of different designs. Of course, I'm drawn to the big haunted mansion. And then the back looks interesting, but look at that price tag. If you can see it there, it is $8, which is a bit pricier than the typical cards I get from the Dollar Tree. 2 for $1. Here we have pajama sets for the whole family. And then we can start looking at these costumes and accessories, starting with some accessories here in the aisle. If you've got it haunted, I think this is for Glamoween. Did it say that on the other side? $3. Might not be too glamorous, but you can even dress up your pet. Not sure how I feel about this particular costume right there, though. All right, moving on. We've got some headbands and some earrings and necklaces, kind of like that little black cat one there. All sorts of options. And for $5, here we've got some Nightmare Before Christmas and some Disney. Just quite an assortment. Over here we've got some Mickey Mouse and Stitch, headbands, some more Nightmare Before Christmas, and I think there was even some Harry Potter in there. And that brings us to the costuming section, which honestly I don't have a whole lot to say. I mean, I'm more into the decorations myself, so let me just take a little break here, put on some music, and let's take a look at these costumes. All right, I have to say I was a little disappointed with the t-shirt selection in the men's area. It was just that pumpkin shirt and the I've Got Your Back, which we've seen for several years in a row. They used to have quite the selection, and I have purchased most of them. But this brings us back to just some of the general fall decor. Well, maybe this is more borderline between fall and Halloween, but I like it nonetheless. The candles there are only $3.33. That's kind of a good deal. The larger one's $5. And then, of course, you can get a wreath for your door to welcome in the season and the trick-or-treaters. But that'll do it pretty much for the Walmart store tour. Be sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for more store walkthroughs, DIYs, product reviews, and so forth. Till next time, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and happy haunting.